Nighttime skies over Oriole Park in Baltimore. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store. Ubaldo Jimenez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's got 99 losses. 100, it's coming, but he just hopes to heck it's not coming in this one.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Brett Gardner will make his way in now. And, this is off the second base bag. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Carlos Beltran takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Just late. He's safe.
Oh, love the effort there.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Coming to the plate now, Brian McCann. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score. Ivan Nova is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, something to watch for. He has not been effective this year on the road. In fact, much worse on the road than he has been at home. So we'll see what happens here in this one.
1-2. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
And this recent run of good form has moved them all the way back to the 500 mark on the season. So they'll be looking to get into positive territory for the first time in a long while with a win here.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Batting second,
number 23 steps in now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in at second base with a first inning double.
Boy, I'll tell you what. He went down and beat a good pitch right there. This thing is right on the knees, maybe even a little below the knees, but he still went down and got it. And he pulls into second with 2 bases. That is some sweet hitting.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Ellsbury is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Chris Davis will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Starlin Castro makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Dustin Ackley gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk. A tag for 1 on to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
Chase Headley into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Yanks. Mark Trumbo will stand in now as we take a look there at his splits between April and May. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. In now, Matt Wieters, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Matt Wieters.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Pedro Alvarez will stand in now. Still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Jonathan Schoop set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Hicks sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Didi Gregorius is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Hard hit ball to second. Schoop has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 31.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Solo shot to right center as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. Seared down the first baseline. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Brett Gardner steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Beltran. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Swing and a looper to left. Under it is the left fielder. And that's the third out. The Yankees are off. Leading off the inning, Ryan Flaherty, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Tap fouled at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here comes the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there. one away. Manny Machado will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
Yeah, as bad as he looked on that breaking ball, his first at-bat, he's going to see nothing but breaking balls in this one.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Number 23 stands in. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
So he's pitching himself into a perfect situation here. He gets 2 quick outs. He needs to get this guy with the middle of their order coming up. He doesn't want to mess with them with guys on base.
Gardner moves over, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. Starlin Castro is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Now batting.
Dustin Ackley will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And another foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Didi Gregorius stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. Aaron Hicks gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Still 2-2. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. The runner scores from second.
He's driven in both of their runs now with that home run earlier and now the RBI double here. If it weren't for him, these guys would be sunk. So he's keeping them in the ball game all by himself.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Flaherty is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Adam Jones is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Now to the plate, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A 2-run shot for Chris Davis. Number 10 for him on the year, as the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 2.
Well, that's going to be a wake-up call out there on the mound. He was cruising along with a 2-0 lead, but he makes one mistake here in location, and all of a sudden, boys, we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Full count. 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Ellsbury. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Matt Wieters. He drew a walk his first time up. This is pulled into right. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Pedro Alvarez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Now at the plate, Jonathan Schoop. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends. Brett Gardner will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away.
Well, you're always gunning for a strikeout when he's at the plate because his legs make him so dangerous, even when he hits just a slow grounder. So nice job of keeping him off base right there.
Standing in now, Carlos Beltran. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
The catcher, number 30.
Brian McCann stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And this misses from Jimenez, and that'll fill up the count now, 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So Ryan Flaherty will be the first to stand in here in the inning for Baltimore, with Manny Machado waiting to follow. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Manny Machado will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Starlin Castro makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Wieters has a play, and he's retired 1 away.
Now batting.
Dustin Ackley will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he botches it.
Boy, that hit right there is just a thing of beauty. You talk about smoking one right back at the box. There isn't too many guys in the middle of that field that can catch a ball like that.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Didi Gregorius will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his 2nd plate appearance. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Liner towards second. And a diving effort at second base, but it's by him toward the alley for possible extra bases. Around third is Ackley heading for the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Aaron Hicks will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. For short, hit hard. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Jacoby Ellsbury strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, and he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting,
Brett Gardner steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, Matt. You don't want to let an opportunity like this in the middle innings get away from you.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. Gregorius scores. Hicks scores. And he is in there.
Well, you work yourself into trouble, now you may have worked your way right out of the ball game. You see, he serves up the double here with the bases loaded. If it were up to me, he'd be headed for the showers.
Into the box, Carlos Beltran. All even now, 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Now a long throw home. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily. Brian McCann steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
And I think there's 2 ways you can kind of look at this hit by pitch. On the one hand, it's a little suspicious simply because these guys have scored so many runs already, but at the same time, at some point, you've got to put a stop to guys diving out over the plate, and this may be that time.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Hot shot to third. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Yankees lead it 7-2. Adam Jones will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Here it comes on 1-1. Drilled on the ground is short. Gregorius has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Chris Davis will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. In the air now out to left field. In there, a base hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the one-out double. And as you can see on the graphic, he currently sits second on the Orioles in that category.
Yeah, he's really contributed to the team this year. Here he is on second again with a chance to score on just a single.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The catcher,
striding into the box, Matt Wieters. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Now, he does have first base open, so he doesn't have to come in right here. He can try to make that perfect pitch, and you know what? If he misses, who cares?
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He's set. Here's the 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. And that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. Dustin Ackley is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Brad Brock will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Number 35.
Dustin Ackley gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Chase Headley will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. Trumbo coming on. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Pedro Alvarez, and they'll need him to get something going here. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo home run for Pedro Alvarez, as it's now a 7-3 game. Into the box now, Jonathan Schoop. And the count will be full. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Ryan Flaherty will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And that will be all for Ivan Nova. Dylan Betances will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. Stepping in now, Manny Machado. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Number 23 steps into the box. Betances is ready. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 10.
Adam Jones will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. McCann corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 7. Leading off the inning, Aaron Hicks, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
At the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Hicks running from first. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Brett Gardner will step in. He had that big 3-run double his last time. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Runners are at first and third with none out. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Could be a big insurance run right there. You'll take anything you can get at this point, and that pushes a lead up to 3, so he'll be getting some high fives in that dugout.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed that time by Beltran, and he's retired here for out number 2.
And this is a 2-seam fastball with a little bit of life to it. I mean, they'll often run east to west or vice versa depending on the pitcher's handedness. He just had no answer for this one.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Brian Mitchell is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Mark Trumbo strides in, grounded out his last time through. Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
Left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Matt Wieters will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Pedro Alvarez will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And he's safe.
Well, this was a wise decision here to hold on at first base. Even though that ball's off the wall, I think they would have had a good shot at throwing him out. So he holds on at first.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. A beautiful nighttime view there of the Baltimore skyline as we head to the top of the 9th in this one. Striding in to start the 9th, Starlin Castro, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Scope ranging into shallow right. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready now, Dustin Ackley. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground near home. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Calling for it, Trumbo. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Chase Headley struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on top by. Leading off the inning, Ryan Flaherty, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Foul back. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Manny Machado will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Well, this will make him sleep a little better. He was 0 for 4 coming into that at-bat. At least he'll leave here with something.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Grounded down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Here's Castro for 1. And looks like 1's all he'll get as he holds onto the baseball after the takeout slide.
Well, this is a pretty smart decision here at second base. He's got that clock running in his head, so he knows he's about to take a shot. So at that point, why risk throwing this ball into the dugout or into the 10th row? He just absorbs the hit, and he hangs on to the baseball.
In now, Adam Jones. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Throw on to first, and the Yankees continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite